For years, the United States was seen as a land of opportunity, specifically for Indian IT professionals. Getting an H-1B visa was like getting a golden ticket for a better life, higher salary, a comfortable lifestyle, and the chance to settle abroad. But times have changed. Finance experts and chartered accountants are now warning that moving to the US may not be a smart financial move that it was once. Today, living in the US on an H-1B visa could mean more struggle, less saving, and a life filled with unexpected expenses. Why? Let's break it down. Well, a chartered accountant named Nitin Kaushik explained it very carefully. It's now more about heavy spending and less about real returns. Financial analyst Saurav Datta backs it up with hard numbers. He said that the average rent in the US today is about $2,000 and that too per month. Now, to qualify to rent such a place, you are expected to earn 3 times the rent, which means $6,000 a month or $72,000 a year. Now, here's the problem. The average US salary is only about $51,000 a year. That's a gap of $21,000. In another word, even Americans themselves are struggling to afford the places that they live in. Now think about an Indian on H-1B visa. Yes, they usually earn more than the US average, that is about $85,000 to $100,000 per year in IT. But when you factor in housing, healthcare, insurance, taxes, childcare, and university fees, suddenly there's not too much left to save. And yes, it's not just the rent that's expensive over there. Medical care, even a basic insurance plan, can cost about $400 to $600 per month and still leave you paying out of pocket costs when you actually visit a doctor. Then comes childcare. Sending a child to daycare can cost about $2,100 to $1,500 per month, depending on where you live. Third factor is university fee. College tuition for children, even at public university, can cost about $20,000 to $30,000 a year, and much more for private colleges. And yes, don't forget, as an H-1B worker, you have very little job security. If you lose your job, you get just 60 days to find another one, or you have to leave the US completely. Now, for a very long time, Indian IT workers enjoyed big advantages in the US. In 2022, Indians took about 74% of all H-1B visas. Most of them were in tech jobs like software development, data analysis, and engineering. But now, the golden period seems to be ending. Many US tech companies like Google, Amazon, and Meta have announced massive layoffs. In 2023 alone, more than 260,000 tech workers lost their jobs in America. Indians on H-1B visas were among the worst hit. Now, with job markets tightening and the cost of living shooting up, moving to the US is no longer a guaranteed path to prosperity. Now, because of all these problems, many skilled Indian professionals are thinking about other options. Canada, with easier permanent residency pathway, slightly lower cost of living, and free healthcare. Then Australia, good salaries, relaxed immigration rules for tech workers. Third one is Germany. Rising demand for IT professionals, English-speaking job increasing every single day. And how can we forget India itself? Salaries for tech jobs are rising really fast in India's major cities. Some top companies now pay about 30 to 60 lakh rupees per year to experienced engineers, and living costs are much lower. In fact, according to a 2023 survey, around 52% of India's tech workers said that they would now prefer staying in India if they could get good opportunity and a big change compared to 10 years ago. So basically, in the end, American dream isn't dead, but it's not easy anymore, and it's definitely not cheap. Getting an H-1B visa today means you must be ready for high-cost life, job insecurity, and heavy competition.